Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. It's 19th of May, 2021. How are you guys doing? I want to first thank you all for your continued support to my channel. I love you guys all. Okay, so as you can see on the board, if you can, right? Okay, I have 3 crystals depicting the sun, the moon, and your rising sign. We are going to take 1 card per astrological sign, okay, to see what your message is from Spirit. So let's start with Aries, shall we? So understand that sun, moon, and rising, whether you are sun, moon, or rising, let's say whatever sign you are, this depiction of the reading is all-encompassing. So don't forget that. Why? Because we're energy, correct? So even though one may think, oh, well, I'm an Aries moon, but I'm not an Aries rising or an Aries sun, doesn't matter. Because the sun, moon, and the stars are within you. We are energetic fields. Mass consciousness, that's what we are. Okay, Aries. And I'm going to flip them. Moon and the stars. Okay, so the message, I'm going to read the first each message for the sun, moon, and rising sign. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate the storyline as one. Okay, so Aries sun sign, look at you. So on point with who you are and what you've been through, right? You're wearing this red cloak. And let me mention, this is the vice versa deck. You've been through an extremely difficult time. And now you're celebrating your own truth, right? And why do I say that? Because when we look at the card in reverse, you've had people coming at you, right? You've had people trying to get the best of you, your goat, should we say, right? And because you stood in your own truth, you are now feeling very stable. You have earned your stripes, so to speak, and you're like, nothing can harm me. Aries moon has the Page of Wands reversed. Why? Because some of you are feeling the Kundalini rising through your spine. What is this? Your actions. So that could play into, right? I don't want to be the player. I'm walking away from being that immature, say, okay, not for all, it's a general reading, but instead, I want to walk away from that and find my own truth through my Kundalini rising, meaning I am now in alignment. You can see the fishtail here, right? And now you're headed toward your own freedom. And you can see the stars. So that's why, as you can see the sun, and here are the stars, you know that even if this looks like the moon, but it's placed in the rising sign of Aries, it doesn't matter. Now let's go to the rising really quick. Not quick, but the rising sign of Aries is the King of Swords, who plays the same role as the one who's in authoritative state of authority, should we say, and he's wearing a beautiful cloak of lavender violet gray. Because he says, I have shown my true self. And those who are going to walk with me are going to need to do so as well. And this reminds me of when lightning strikes twice. And whatever that means for you, that's what it means, if it applies only, okay? When we incorporate the cards together, what do we see? We see someone who's gone to the depths of despair because others haven't seen what they've been through, perhaps. But no less, they've won the fight. They've won the battle within themselves. They're now realigning and or aligning with spirit, as above, so below. Knowing that you can see they're both wearing the cloak of violet, which is the highest, reaching the highest crown chakra peak to infinity and beyond. This, when we get to this level, we have attained a semblance of and achievement of higher consciousness. All right. Let's go to Taurus. Sun. Taurus, you get 2. Sun, moon, and rising. Again, you can see depictions of sun. The sun is in the moon slot, so to speak, right? Why? Because it's all encompassing. Taurus, you have the 9 of Swords reversed, which we like to see. And we also have the Page of Swords, right? Or the Knight of Swords. And when we put these two together, Taurus, what do we have? We have overthinking. We have knowledge incorporated into what would have been, had this been upright, let me show you. This would be in your head to the point where it's like overwhelming, overthinking, doubt, massive doubt, woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff, right? That swords are made of. But when we turn it around, you've learned that you don't want to take another hit, do you? Because this would have been a 10 of Swords moment. But before you reached the pinnacle of 10 of Swords, you took yourself out of the equation in whatever fashion that you chose to do. Whether that be your own knowledge or that knowledge of someone else or understanding of or within your own self, or maybe a piece of information that came to you that you had to walk, finally said, okay, now I get it, I'm walking. Taurus moon is watching the sunset and saying, wow, there is the moon. I didn't even notice that, is what you're saying. So do you see the incorporation of how the planetary aspects of our cards, as well as the energetic field of our bodies, reside within, and then without? We see this beautiful 2 of Wands. It's almost like he's juggling the sun, not knowing what he's done is reached a level of understanding of now of where he's going. This Two of Wands is the masculine and feminine. The right hand, let me turn it around. The right hand is for giving love. So this Two of Wands gives love and has given love as he holds the wand that of his choice in his receiving hand. And when you turn it around, now he says, my masculine and feminine, my yin and yang, the sun and the moon, masculine and feminine, is on point. Taurus moon. Taurus rising says, wow, why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling remorse, sadness, grief? Do I feel like I'm not good enough? You have a cloak of red here, but we're reversed. We're hanging our head, we're hiding. What are you hiding, Taurus rising? And here are the stars. Are you missing someone? When we incorporate this for Taurus, we look at the knowledge that we've gained. We look at a new beginning that we must take. And those who have left us, or we've left them, or left someone hanging, or they did that to you. You know that you have to rise, Taurus, get back on your feet, and start over again. We're going to do one shuffle every couple times, every couple of signs, so that we can get the fresh energy in the cards. Gemini. Gemini. We're turning them around. Remember, we have to stay on point. Gemini sun, moon. And we'll take the 3. All 3. Gemini, you guys are really wanting to show yourselves here because you have massive stuff going on. Okay, Gemini sun, as you can see, the star card, right, with the 5 of Wands. You've had to endure an explosive, or many people who are explosive in your world, your competition. Are you still trying to compete, or has that already happened? Have you felt defeated, Gemini sun? Are you in final surrender, or are you trying to mix you can see, right? Are you trying to mix, you have mixed emotions? Are you trying to make amends with someone? And do you see your own self in one of these? Or is this your competition and you're staying out of it? This is masculine and feminine. Gemini moon, where are you going? Are you letting it all go? By August, you may let it all go, or you may be receiving or giving of messages that it's time to move on. Gemini rising, the Death card. the Four of Swords, and we have the Five of Swords, right? So let's look. We had to go through a complete surrender, what is known as the 11th hour. You're still feeling some sort of a loss. And it's right here. And I'm going to put this down so you can see the incorporated storyline. These two gentlemen is what you were fighting against. Or were you fighting for? Mentally, these are all swords. Mentally, you had to give up the fight. And I'm not saying that you wanted to, but you had to. This Gemini, for you, is your 11th hour of giving up the fight, knowing that you need to move on from those who do not serve your highest good. Because this is what you want to look like. You want to be emotionally stable and not being judged harshly or harshly judging others. You just want to let all this go. So we go from death to rebirth. After we release those people that were no longer of any service of our highest good. Indeed. Yes? And you can see, right? Now, she's balanced. And she has literally that goose. What does that tell us? That goose flying is the goose that laid the golden egg because you gave up the fight to what it's going to look like. Cancer. And I do appreciate if anyone could timestamp these. I would be so grateful. Cancer Sun. You got 2 cards. Cancer Moon. And Cancer Rising. Oh, Cancers. Look at you guys. All right. We have the Two of Wands with the World card. Looking out into the horizon. What do we see? Do we see a new beginning after an ending? Do we see someone who we desire that may be from a distance? Could be Cancers that you're dealing with someone who is at a distance, let's say far away, wherever in the world. Are you looking at yourself in the mirror and admiring your masculinity and femininity? Are you feeling good? Because you're certainly looking good, Cancers. And now you're saying, the world is my oyster. Cancer Moon. Wow. What do we have here? Are we dealing with someone who is a loving twin flame, perhaps? Where we've realized the error of our ways, that is part of the ending, perhaps, so that a new beginning can start? Do you see yourself going into a new start. Some of you may be traveling the world with your significant other or whatever, but you are going into the sunset. You see, this is a star here. Okay? And Cancer rising. What? You're looking great. You have such great peace of mind, self-worth, self-love. We see this as the Ace of Cups. Love is pouring out. Cancers, unbelievable. You are so in love. Love with self first. Cancer rising. We incorporate the storyline. Now we have, I love myself. I'm looking great. And what do we see here? Oh my. We see feminine and masculine merging together as one love. So Cancers, you guys are totally in love, not only with yourself, but with another and with the world being at your beck and call. Wow, Cancers, very nice reading. Okay. Let's do a quick shuffle. That was sweet, right? Okay. Leo. Leo sun. We'll take 2. Leo sun. Leo moon, 2. Wow. And Leo rising. Okay, Leos. Wow, look at this. Leo sun. Working. You've got work on the mind. Working on self. Working on self. Working on loving yourself. Waiting, perhaps, and working on yourself so that you can receive the 9 of Cups. But not yet. You still have your childhood self, masculine, feminine, who is saying, we just need to continue working on ourselves and working in general so that we can establish, right, a new beginning. It could be projects that you're working on as well, but it still means that you're working on yourself, right? Whether you're expanding your business, whether you're adding to your business, whether you're changing it up, Leo, you're definitely doing a great job. Whether you're waiting for your childhood self to heal, it's coming. I'm also saying August, September. If you're waiting on someone to enter your life, that's a very good sign that by August, September, you'll be feeling, and or if you're manifesting something, is what I'm hearing, August, September will be maybe a launching of the new you or a new project. Leo moon. What do we have here? The Chariot reversed with the Queen of Cups. Well, Leo moon, you could be dealing with a very spiritual awakening that is on its way to you. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who you are being led to, guided to by spirit. The reason why she's not showing up in the reading as this, because it's on its way. Or you could be traveling with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you're saying, I'm taking a trip. It's the summertime. It's coming up. It's spring. It's time to go. It's time to go. So Leo moons, you might very well be traveling with a significant other and or spiritually being guided on your path. Leo rising, oh, what do we have here? A very steadfast King of Pentacles who sits on his throne, knowing very clearly, knowing that whatever he's incorporating into his life, he's very steadfast, on point, and knows how to make money. He's also not sure yet where he wants to put that pentacle. So he's going to wait it out. He's not going to he doesn't make moves that are fast. He's very smart and patient and extremely, what? Intuitive. Leo rising, moon, and sun. Looks like we have someone who is clearly working toward establishing self and moving forward, right? And or rising above, spiritually awakening to their intuition. This is, you guys, Leos, you guys are extremely intuitive. Are you kidding me? And you could also be channeling, for sure, the other side. Why do I say that? Because you have Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and Capricorn here. So maybe you're doing channeling work. Maybe you're doing mediumship work, channeling, mediumship, right? Being very psychic, and or who you're with, who you're dealing with, right? Whether it's on this side or the other is highly intuitive and psychic as well. So this, for you, speaks volumes to the psychic world. All right. Virgo. Virgo. Sun. Moon. Rising. Okay, Virgo. Sun. We have, what do we have here? The Justice. And justice for all. A father wanting justice. A father happy because justice was served. The loyalty of a father, our Heavenly Father. The scales have been balanced for Virgo. The masculine is very on point now. Because why? For those of you it applies to, you're very happy because justice was served in a situation. It could have been in a court situation, a legal document, whatever you had to potentially sign and or the written word or spoken word. Justice has been served because why? You remained loyal. You were tested for sure. But you won the case. Whether that be in an legal situation or not. Or it could have just been that you were being tested and you won. Because you knew and you know that your loyalty lies within your own self. Virgo moon is this beautiful Page of Pentacles who sits on what? The dark horse. And why are you in the dark? Well, some Virgo moons might be in the dark because they don't know whether they're going to get the job. They don't know if they want to invest any more time in what they've been investing in. Don't forget, he's sitting on the dark side of the moon. The Page is also very patient. He's not making any moves very soon. Not yet. Virgo rising. What do we have here? We have you in a boat of knowledge. Getting knowledge, attaining knowledge, speaking your truth, leaving what is no longer serving you. And you're going through this cave. I don't know why I just heard the Cave of Wonders. And now I'm hearing the 7 wonders of the world. So Virgo risings, and I'm going to tell you why. This is a 6 and the Justice is a 7. The 7 wonders of the world. I think that Virgos might want to incorporate something dealing with the 7 wonders, looking up the 7 wonders. Up to you. It's up to you. We have now the story of Virgo as not making any rash decisions, not speaking without thinking, and knowing that when you do decide to get out of the dark and into the light of a new day, justice will be served. And it is about your own loyalty. Why? Because you're dealing with yourself here in every depiction of this card, of these cards. And the 7 wonders of the world are where miracles abound. Okay. Libra. Let's do one more shuffle for Librans. Okay? So we stay on point. Now we're on point. Did you see that? Okay. Of course you did. All right, let's go. Libra, sun, moon, rising. Wow. Libra, sun. Maybe dealing with a Virgo, or maybe just dealing with your communication. Someone's coming to you or you're going to them. Someone's coming to give you some information that is going to balance out number 6, right? It's a 6. Balancing out what you may or may not know because you're in the dark. So you're kind of in the dark, Libra sun, right? You're in the cave of wonder, just like Virgo came out. Virgo rising and Libra sun may have some information that will be given to you by spirit through the miracle of life. Why do I say that? You're in the ocean, you're in the dark, and you're in a cave of wonder. And you are wearing green. Some of you are picking up a jade emerald stone. Maybe some of you are very much into healing practice. Healing through voice. Healing through the voice, through your communication. Okay? Maybe you're helping someone to heal also with your voice. Libra moon. Wow, look who showed up. The King of Cups. Who's coming? And he's in the dark. Why? Because you may not see him coming. But he is. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a feminine or a masculine, right? We don't know gender specific. But here, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for Libra moons might have been, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio might have not been certain as to whether they're going to show up when they really want to show up, come to you. They're not going to tell you. They're just going to show up. With love. Libra rising. Hello. What? We have the Lovers. We have the Star of David. We have the triangles of Venus. This is Venus. It's also Mercury. It's also the triangle, right? The Trinity. We have the knowledge, the tree of knowledge, as well as the desire to be with one another. We have the yin and the yang, meaning that these lovers are coming together very soon. It's a 6. So, Libra, in June, you're not going to see it coming, but you may be visited. You may have someone coming to see you who's not telling you they're coming in June. A lover. Someone's coming out of the dark, but they're not telling you they're coming. So you may be surprised in June by someone who's not telling you they're coming to be with you. And when that happens, then these cards coming to see you. Okay, that was Libra. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, Scorpios, what's happening here? Let's talk about it. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Are we feeling sad? Left out? We just want to see the light of a new day. And 5 is May. So give yourself time. Give yourself time. Scorpio. You got to give yourself time. You're at the 5. You need to get to the 10. If you need to heal from a loss, from being left out in the dark, from worrying about if you're going to get the money that you're waiting on, is it coming? You got to stop worrying about it. Because you don't have the dark side, you have the light. So you are being given what you need. You just have to give it a minute. You have 5 more days, weeks. Let's continue. You have 2 5s. You have massive changes in your life, Scorpio. 551. What does that come out to? 11. Let's continue. This 5 is the 5 of Cups. This loss for Scorpio moon. We are leaving the past completely behind. The cloak of the dark night of the soul. Some of you have undergone the loss of self, the loss of another, a loved one. And we have, just so you know, all masculine here, but it still could be feminine. As we look back, Scorpio moon, as you look back, remember the good times and the love and hold that with your heart. And say goodbye. Scorpio rising. The Magician. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You're holding the love in the highest realm of the velvet crown chakra of infinite and beautiful higher consciousness. Infinity and beyond is where you're headed. So Scorpios, it's just one more month, or within another week, month, I'm gonna say year, I am. You need to not make any moves. If you are suffering the loss of a loved one, take your time to heal. If you're waiting for money, it'll be coming. It's just not time yet. If you're settling up a financial situation with regard to a money situation, needing money, needing funds, it's coming. You just got to get through your own way. You got to get past the worry so that you can manifest. So this loss that you think is a loss is going to be a blessing in disguise if you just stop worrying and just allow the feeling, the emotions. Just give yourself a break, Scorpio. Whoever walked away, whoever's gone out of your life, we just say goodbye and we send you love and light so we can manifest a new life. Let's shuffle. Sagittarius is next. Don't leave anything behind, Saggies. I just felt it. And the cards. Picking up the pieces, I heard. Saggies. Sag. Sun. Sag moon. Sag rising. And that's exactly what you're doing, Sag. Sag sun. 10 of swords. The dark side of the moon. Missing someone. Either through a loss, a physical one with the star reversed. Either a physical loss or a spiritual loved one that has passed and crossed to the other side. You're missing someone, they're missing you. It is vice versa. Someone has passed and someone is still healing from the loss of a loved one. Someone has been coming to you or will be in your dreams, or it could be that you're just psychically and intuitively coming through, right? To help someone maybe get over their passing. They're helping you. I feel that stronger. I feel that someone on the other side is trying to help you to heal from their leaving this earth plane. And they're going to help you balance out your emotions. If it's not a physical loss, it's metaphorically speaking. Someone's missing someone who they love desperately. So just give it some time, right? Let's see. Maybe another month, or maybe by or before October. It's a 10. Okay. Sagittarius moon. Loss, grief, sadness. Do I have enough? Am I enough? Am I good enough? I'm still missing you. Do I have enough money? Am I waiting for money? Am I saving my money? Because I don't know what tomorrow will bring. Saggy rising. Ah, the beautiful balance of your own card. This is all about the angels are with you. They're helping you to heal. They're helping you to gain strength, peace, and comfort during this time of difficulty. To regain your sense of balance and stability. And to know that when you miss someone so badly, that only love remains. That is not necessarily just a figurative and or literal sense of someone missing someone, either through death and or through loss. Doesn't mean death. It just means you're not with your loved one. Okay? Saggies are definitely healing because the star card just came. I just saw it. And it felt like still saggy. So now let me focus on Capricorn. And that's when you know we're ready to go. Okay, Capricorn sun. Wow, we're going to take them all. Capricorn has a lot to say. Moon. We knew that was coming out. Stars. Oh, rising. Love it. Okay, Capricorn. What is this? We have the Hierophant, the Magician, and this Two of Wands has been predominant in our reading. So always remember that we are working on, right, getting everything on point, balancing out the scales in every aspect across the board. Now, Capricorn, sun sign. You're getting ready to go and maybe manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. But it is going to be a spiritual manifestation of some sort. You're manifesting perhaps a relationship that is on point with you. Let's turn these around so we could see what we're manifesting, shall we? You've learned, you've attained, you've achieved, you know. Capricorn, you know that you're going to get ready to manifest. And what could you be manifesting? Well, only you tell us. You tell us. Right? You've got all the tools and you've wished upon a star. And now it's coming. It's just a matter of, or could be a matter of, where you are. Some of you could be focusing on a child, or some of you are manifesting getting pregnant, getting ready to do IVF, or just getting pregnant and wishing upon that star. Some of you are getting ready to manifest a new beginning with someone from afar, a commitment per se. Capricorn, very nice. Capricorn moon. In the 11th hour, miracles happen. Don't forget, this is all encompassing. So Capricorn, you are manifesting, and your wish upon a star is going to come. You see masculine and feminine. Whatever you wish for, Capricorn, you're going to get. You're balancing out your emotions. Your masculine and feminine is coming together very nicely. You have completely surrendered to spirit, Capricorn, moon, and the rest. Spiritual awakening. Capricorn rising. Where are we headed? Are we going to find our own way? Are you attaining higher consciousness? Are you on the precipice of doing so? Are you traveling? Are you getting ready to travel? So Capricorns, you are getting ready for a massive awakening, manifestation, higher self, complete surrender to what? What you value. Your morals, your ethics, your integrity. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And, may I say, hugely attainable. Aquarius. Sun. Take 3. Moon. Rising. Aquarius. What's happening? Let's look. We have the 2 of Cups. Beautiful. Someone wished for this. Did they not? Wishing upon a star. You could be dealing with a Capricorn rising. Or you could be Capricorn rising with Aquarius sun. And excuse me, and I had it took me a minute to get that feeling of knowing. That's what I heard. The King of Wands. The knowingness of the king sits on his throne of knowledge. The King of Wands sits on his throne of knowledge, knowing that he is evermore wanting to realign or align with you. That's Aquarius sun, right? So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, and or even a Gemini, okay? Because we have the 2 of Cups. I heard Gemini, so we're going with it. Okay, a new beginning is going to be coming quite soon. As we reverse these cards, someone could be at a distance and now they're coming back to see you, perhaps. They're coming to be with you, or there's a reunion of some sort with someone who you so desire. You just have to wait maybe 2 weeks to 2 months. Okay, Aquarius moon. Are we sad about a loss? Are we turning our back on the past, but looking one more time to see what it is that we may or may not have lost? It doesn't mean a physical loss. This is the cups, our emotions. Are we emotionally distraught because we're missing someone that we love? Are we saying goodbye to who we've been, only to say hello to who we are becoming? Aquarius rising. Who are you becoming? Because your moon and rising are both not seeing at this point. Actually, it's everyone. But let me go back to Aquarius rising first. Everyone's in the dark, Aquarius. Let's go back to the rising sign. Of what love we are here to find. Love of self needs to happen before we can attain the love of another. So Aquarius rising, you may be at a time right now where there's a little emotional instability in your life because things aren't going as quickly as you'd like. You may be feeling like this fish out of water or a fish out of water. You may be feeling like that because it's just like, when is love ever going to show up for me? And Spirit's saying, well, it's right around the corner. It's right here. Maybe coming up during your birthday. It could be from now or up till your birthday. So for the Aquarians, a new beginning of love is coming in. A love so true and not so blue. And now we come to, let's shuffle, Pisces. Pisces. Beautiful. Let's go. Pisces. Sun. Moon. And, whoa, that flew, and we'll take it. Rising. Beautiful. Pisces, what do we have here? We have this beautiful depiction of your femininity, your knowingness that you're coming into your own. You may be coming into some money really soon, or you may be already in the money and not telling anybody. That's what I heard. You have this beautiful feminine self that finds peace and helps people. Why? Because you're a Pisces. Are you kidding me? You have the Holy Spirit here guiding you to your own truth of abundance, independence. You may be contemplating seeking a time of your feminine past maybe a past life, or maybe a time where you really enjoyed who you were at one time and you want to reconcile that feeling again, right? Kind of like bringing back the feeling. You're bringing back a feeling of a time where you were very content. Be that may a person, place, or thing, but I feel this is a place indeed. You may be reminiscing and wanting to put some money into a property that made you feel like yourself again. You're being guided to do so. Pisces moon, Knight of Wands, right? Page of Wands. Well, Page of Wands is, wow, I know where I'm headed because I know where I've been. I only speak my truth and can possibly lightning strike again. For sure, it can. It can happen to you, and it will. As soon as you get on that horse and speak your truth, live your truth, becoming your truth. This is a unicorn. And the unicorn, it looks like, literally is ready to bust a move. So Pisces moon, you're masculine and feminine and rising. You're ready to bust a move. But let's keep going. Rising, Pisces rising. I have the strength, I have the endurance, I have the courage, and I have the wherewithal of my knowledge, my inner knowledge, knowing that the angels are guiding me with the Holy Spirit and the sun to balance my life out once again and bring me back to a place where I have once been. I'm looking back, but I'm moving forward. This is the reading for probably the duration of however long it takes you to find me, to watch it, and I send you so much love and so much light. And thank you all. And I'll talk to you later. If you need me, I'm here. Bye.